Let's start with Vilfredo Pareto and the question, when is change good for society? Vilfredo Pareto, whom the concept is named after, answers this question when he says that change must be desirable and for the betterment of society, as long as it does not make anyone else worse off. Thus, when exchange of goods reaches a point or situation where it is impossible to make anyone better off without making someone worse off, this is called Pareto Efficiency. This concept is applied in the efficiency of exchange, welfare economics, and the efficiency of production, but for our report, we'll be mainly focusing on the efficiency exchange. And the exchange will be between two people and two goods versus simplicity for you to understand the concept itself better. What happens in Pareto efficiency? Again, in Pareto efficiency, no one can be better off without making someone worse off. So an exchange of goods can be called Pareto efficient when it is mutually beneficial and the resulting allocation of the two goods is efficient as well. Allocation of goods is efficient when the MRS of each individual is equal. This also means that the satisfaction of both parties are maximized with the goods combination as well. Trades are mutually beneficial when they compensate for the differences of each individual's MRS. Let's say person A and person B decide to trade with each other. Person A, though, prefers good A, while person B prefers good B. If person A gives person B good B, and if person B gives person A good A, this result is mutually beneficial. Eventually, this mutually beneficial exchange will push the MRS to be equal to each other. Now that we've explained the theory, here's an example by Julian.
Sure. Let two people, Toph and Zuko, trade. The Fire Nation and the Earth Kingdom trade iron and cabbages. Since their two nations want to improve relations, they decided that they want to maximize the benefit of trade for their own countries without hurting the other country economically. At points E and D, one country could be put at a disadvantage and might lead to worsening ties or even war. At points C and B, the trade is mutually beneficial but not very efficient. Point A would be considered to be the Pareto efficiency. This is what both nations want to achieve to maximize their utility for each nation. At this point, Zuko's MRS of iron for cabbages will be equal to Toph's MRS for cabbages. The ratio of the prices will be presented in the slope of the tangent point A. In the end, they chose point A, and the two countries at the brink of war finally improved their relations and trust with each other. Thank you for listening.